Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I am attempting I was going to say a smoky eye because it always ends up looking that way, but I am attempting a cut crease. I am going to be using my Soft Glam Palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've watched a couple of tutorials on how to achieve a cut crease for beginners because that is exactly what I am. And prayerfully, it doesn't end up looking like a smoky eye like it always does. So if you want to walk through this with me, just keep on watching. All right, so I'm going to start off, and I'm looking down at my palette. I'm going to start off with the orange soda, and I'm going to put that all in my crease. And I'm using my Rephr 1. And I'm just doing somewhat of a windshield wiper motion. Okay. Back and forth, back and forth. And my setting powder, somewhat this shade. So I'm having to kind of build it up so that you all can see it. And don't mind my brows. They're a little bushy, but I like somewhat of a natural look. And we'll go ahead and try the other one. Or apply it to the other one. This is in the trying we're doing. It's a really pretty color. Honestly, that could be put all over the lid and just pop a nice brown on the outer crease, and you could just go about your day. All right, let's put a little bit more on this side. And I just wanted to kind of peek through the back. So if I need to add some more later on in the process, I can always do that. Okay. All right, so in the crease here, I'm going to apply Cypress Umber. Actually, no, I'm going to lay down a little bit of burnt orange just to deepen right here. Just a little bit, back and forth, back and forth. Just to deepen it a little bit. And I have really started getting into, I'm applying a little bit more orange soda to the top. Really started getting into natural hair brushes. Like I'm seeing the benefits of them. And I'm going back into burnt orange. I'm seeing the benefit of them and how the product is picked up and laid down. And I really, really like it. All right, so here's where we are right now. Now I'm going to go into Sienna. That's where I'm going. I'm going into Sienna. And I'm going to pop her right here. I'm going to come in just a little. And make small circular motions up. And you see I have quite a bit of fallout right here. So this is definitely why you want to apply some extra setting powder, face powder, or whatever. so that it can catch any fallout and you can just wipe it away instead of having pigment on your face, which sucks. All right. Let's pray that we get there, people. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do the other eye. The Soft Glam Palette that I have, I don't know if I got a bad batch or if this is just how it is, but very, I'm getting a lot of kickback in the palette. Like each well has almost like a whole pocket of loose powder. Okay. Pull this out just a little. I like to go beyond my eye because I clean it up with like a concealer or setting powder or something like that. I have almond shaped eyes, so I really like to accentuate that for myself. I think it's just a nice look for me, but obviously you can stop, you know, more in if you want to create more of a rounded look, but I just like the what shape is that? I guess almond, like my eyes. So I like the almond shape. All right, so I am going to go ahead and apply a concealer to my eye right here. Okay, and I'm using the Maybelline everything has rubbed off. Like literally, this is my favorite concealer. It's the perfect shade for me, and it's 40 caramel, so it's really nice. Yellow highlights or yellow undertone, excuse me. All right, so I'm going to place concealer under my eye, or on my eyelid, I should say, but not my lash line. So placing it right here. You want to look up. And so this is where I want to cut the crease. Now, obviously, I can go a little higher than that if I so desire. But that's kind of where my eyes, the natural blink of my eye leads. Okay. Hopefully I didn't mess things up. I'm scared, y'all. Okay. So I am going to take a small, kind of flat brush like this. This is my e.l.f. small precision brush because I need precision to basically create that cut right there. And I'm going to apply some of this to the back of my hand, like this. And then I'm going to draw this line. If there was ever a time for prayer, now is it. Okay. But I'm going to be positive. I can do this. All right. Add some product. Someone's knocking at my door as I'm filming. How can I help you?
So I need to go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you so much. All right, so And if you need to pick up more product, you can. We'll just try to create the straightest line that you can. Because this is where you're going to apply your other color. Okay. And I think I want to go over some more. Just a personal preference. All right. I think that eye looks pretty good. I'm going to move on to the next. Y'all, I am not breathing doing this. This is crazy. Because it's almost like once you mess up, what do you do? See him being overzealous. Okay. All right, I definitely think I came a little higher on this side. And I came back a little bit further as well. So I want to make sure both sides match. I'm going to add just a tinge. What is a tinge? I'm going to add just a little bit more product and come over just a little bit, okay? And okay. Okay. Now, see, now I'm getting into dangerous territory. I feel like I'm overcorrecting. I'm just going to leave it alone. It will be what it will be. All right. So what I'm going to do is take like a somewhat of a flat brush and just kind of drag out the concealer, almost blending where the concealer and the eyeshadow meet, just to get rid of that harsh line right there. Okay. I'm going to wash that off, brush that off, clean that off. And then I'm going to go into, what pretty color do I want? I'm going to go with glistening. I want to glisten today. And I'm going to just stamp that on top of the concealer. And I want you to really see me glisten. So that's why you see this heavy hand here. All right. And I'm just packing this in. Okay. And I'm going to drag this out just a bit. Well, pack on a little bit more. And then drag it out. Just so we can somewhat soften this side. Just a little. Now I'm going to go in and try and clean a few things up. I am going to use a, where's my small pencil brush? My Rephr. Yes. So I'm going to take my, excuse me, my Rephr 3. My Rephr 3 brush, which is shaped like a pencil. And I'm going to kind of outline just to create a defined line here. I'm not going to come all the way down like that, but I am going to just give it a little bit of lining. So this is Cypress Umber that I'm using to just define the top of the crease. And I'll probably go in here afterwards to just deepen the crease just a little. A lot of product right there. Definitely have to. I think I got a little bit of that umber in there. And her back. I'm going to add some more of the glistening back. So be very careful as not to like mix the shades. That's not what we're trying to do here. We are definitely trying to just define it more. Let me go back here just to make sure I've got the sharpness that I'm looking for. And this is like one of the things I love about makeup or creating. Like, you can go for a look and it may not necessarily be what you intended, but you can still make it look nice. You are also able to correct within the process. And at the end of the day, if you hate it, it's makeup. You can take it off. Okay. All right. So I am going to add just a little bit of Cypress Umber and just come down a little bit to create a nice shape. Okay, so there are a couple of things going on here that I don't care for. This looks rounded. This looks like a box. So let me see if I can make some corrections here without destroying my look. I'm going to try and somewhat just wipe away at that corner. To kind of soften it and make it look more round. And I realize I am wiping away some product, which is okay. I can put that back. Okay. Did that do what I wanted it to do? All right, so let me add back a little bit of glistening to this side because I realized I wiped a little too much away. All right, I think I am liking the way that that looks. I am going to go in with somewhat of a, densely packed brush to do an inner corner highlights. And I think I'm going to use Temptra. Okay. Make sure I and this is like almost a matte inner corner. Ooh. Did she apply too much right there? She did. I'm gonna wipe some of that away with a clean brush. Just kind of shape that kind of nicely. The shade looks matte, but it has some almost some pearlescent to it, but it still looks really, really matte. Like, I don't know what that is, but I like it. All right, so I'm going to apply liner, my lashes, wipe off this powder, finish the rest of my face, and come back and let you guys see the finished look and tell me what you think. I'm back. All right, you guys, so this is the finished look. My cut crease. It's not completely even. I understand. I know. But this is a work in progress. So I'm going to continue practicing. Hopefully you will too. Hopefully you learn something from this beginner teaching another beginner. And I hope you like the look. Please let me know what you think. Like this video, comment, subscribe to my channel. And yeah, if you have any tips and tricks on how I can improve my technique, I would love to hear it down below. But until then, peace and love, y'all. Bye.